This is $5. Watch what happens to it. Nothing, because it's $5. But give it 40 years and one weird trick your bank hopes you never learn, and it turns into almost $1 million. You don't get a second job. You don't sell anything. You just understand the most powerful force in money, the one Einstein supposedly called the eighth wonder of the world. By the end of this video, a literal caveman could get rich with it. I'll show you the 3 little gremlins quietly eating your money while you sleep. And stick around for the janitor who secretly died with $8 million. Let's go. Compound interest sounds boring. It's not. Here's the whole thing in one sentence. Yo, your money makes money, and then that money makes money. That's it. Watch. 1 coin, it has a baby. Now you have 2. Those 2 have babies. 4. The coins are doing what coins do apparently. It's a snowball. Tiny at the top of the hill. But it rolls, it grabs more snow, it gets bigger, faster, angrier, and by the bottom, it's a boulder made of money, flattening your problems. The snowball doesn't care how strong you are. It cares about one thing, time, and that's where it gets stupid. Let's put real numbers on it. $100 a month, that's 1 boring dinner. After 10 years, you've got about 17,000. Fine. 20 years, 40,000. 30 years, 100,000. 40 years, over 200,000. Wait, look at that jump. Most of that money did not come from you. It showed up in the last 10 years out of nowhere, like it was hiding. That's the hockey stick. Flat, 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 then straight to the moon. So the scariest sentence in personal finance is this. It's not about how much you invest. It's about how early. I'm quick game. 2 doors. Door number 1, $1 million cash right now. Door number 2, a magic penny that doubles every single morning for 1 month. Pick. Took the million. Congratulations. You just lost over $4 million. Watch the penny go. Day 5, 16 cents. Pathetic. Day 10, $5. That's a sandwich. Day 20, 5,000, getting warmer. Day 25, 167,000. Day 28, over $1 million. And day 30, $5.3 million. And the sick part, half of that money showed up on the final morning. That's the hockey stick again. The fireworks live at the end. And if you think that only works in math class, welcome to the Museum of Boring Millionaires. Exhibit A, Ronald Reed, janitor, held his coat together with safety pins. The whole town thought he was broke. Then he died and the lawyers opened his will. $8 million, 95 boring stocks held for 50 years. That's the entire strategy. Exhibit B, Grace Groner, secretary. In 1935, she bought 3 shares for $180. Then she did absolutely nothing for 75 years. The laziest strategy on earth. Those 3 shares turned into $7 million. No yacht, no Lambo, a tiny cottage, and the greatest mic drop in finance history. Let me prove it with 2 guys. Meet Chad. Chad is 25. He invests $200 a month for 10 years. Then he completely stops. Never puts in another dollar. Total damage, $24,000. Now meet this guy. He waits until 35, then he grinds. $200 a month for 30 straight years. 72,000, 3 times the money, 3 times longer. He wins, right? At 65, Chad, who invested less and quit early, has around 700,000. And our friend here, about 450. He put in 3 times more and lost. Yeah, let him cry. Chad just had time. That's the whole cheat code. So why isn't everyone Chad? 3 little gremlins. Gremlin number 1, fees. A sneaky little 2% management fee sounds like nothing. Over 40 years, it can eat up to 1/3 of your entire nest egg. A leech in a suit, buy low-cost funds, and you starve him. Gremlin number 2, inflation. This chunky guy slowly munches your dollars while they sit in a checking account doing nothing. Cash under the mattress isn't safe, it's melting. Gremlin number 3, and he's the worst, waiting. I'll start next year. Next year has a brother. He waits too. Remember the hockey stick? Every year you wait, you chop off the biggest, fattest year at the end. Procrastination is the most expensive hobby on earth. Now the plot twist. Compound interest doesn't care whose side it's on. Credit card debt, same snowball. Rolling at you. The average card charges about 24%, carry $5,000 and pay only the minimum. Enjoy, because that takes about 17 years to escape, and you basically pay for the whole debt twice. And payday loans, around 400%. That's not a snowball, that's an avalanche in a suit. Rule number 1 of the whole game. Never let the snowball roll against you. Okay, confession time. That Einstein quote from the beginning, he never said it. Researchers actually checked. The quote only shows up decades after he died, probably invented by an ad guy selling savings accounts. A fake quote about compounding that compounded. Beautiful. But here's a trick that is real from a monk in 1494. The rule of 72. Divide 72 by your yearly return, and that's how many years your money needs to double. 10% return. Doubles every 7 years. Your credit card at 24%, your debt doubles every 3. Congratulations. You can now do terrifying math at parties. And now the final boss of compounding, Warren Buffett. Everyone knows the man is rich. Nobody asks when he got rich. He bought his first stock at 11 years old. But get this, about 96% of his fortune showed up after his 65th birthday. The man collects a social security check and $80 billion. His own recipe? Life is like a snowball. All you need is wet snow and a really long hill. He simply refused to stop rolling for 80 years. You don't need his brain, you need his calendar. So how do you actually become Chad? It's embarrassingly simple. 1. Start now. Today, even with $5, boring beats perfect. 2. Buy a low-cost index fund, one that just owns a slice of 500 big American companies. The S&P 500. You're not picking stocks, you're buying the whole casino. 3. Grab the free money glitches. A 401k match is your boss literally handing you cash. A Roth IRA grows tax-free. 4. The hard part. Don't touch it, set it, automate it, forget it exists. The market will drop, it always does. The boring people who did nothing always win. So, $5, 40 years, one snowball, and the patience to leave it alone. The best time to start was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now while this video is still playing. Chad already started. The janitor already started. Don't be the crying guy. Follow and I'll show you exactly where to put your first $100. Not financial advice, just the math they never taught you in school.